Hey, y'all. It's your girl, Candy J, your favorite certified clinical sexologist, relationship and intimacy coach, and counselor. Guys, what's up? Happy Wednesday. It's spring break week, so I hope that you have been having a wonderful time with your kids. I hope you have done something amazingly fun and just had, you know, gotten to take the kiddos somewhere exciting. You know what? If you took the kids somewhere exciting, please drop it in the comments. Tell me where y'all went. What y'all been doing for spring break? Or has this been just a restful period for you? Or have you just been on the grind still? And it's just another day because the kids are out of school, but you're not off work. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, where are you watching from? As you can see, I am in my office in Arlington, at 1601 East Lamar Drive, Suite 204 in Arlington, 76011. If you are watching here for the first time, hi! Thank you for becoming a candy cane. Is what I call my people. So listen, first of all, if you've never been here, hey, my name is Candace Jackson. I go by Candy J. I am a certified clinical sexologist through the Dr. Rachel Institute and the American Colleges of Sexology. I am a proud member of the American Counseling Association, the American Marriage and Family Therapy Association. I am a Mocha marriage facilitator. I am a marriage boot camp coach. I'm a wedding officiant. I'm a premarital counselor. I have a master's in education, curriculum, and instruction. So that's where that sex education piece comes in as well. I continue to go into the schools and do sex education with them. And then, of course, I do sex education and relationship and intimacy education and counseling with adults, right? So I wanted to talk a little bit about why counseling, right? Um, Counseling, first of all, let's debunk a myth, right? Counseling is for everybody, no matter if you are 5 years old or if you're 89 years old. Everybody can benefit from counseling, okay? And let me tell you why. Number one, everybody has gone through something, right? And not everybody has a tribe. Um, and that's just a group of people that care about you and can give you sound advice, that would listen to you, that would, validate your perspective, and gently challenge you when needed, and give you a place where you can say anything and still be accepted. That is what a counselor, a therapist, a coach does. We are a safe haven and a safe place. Have you ever brought your issue to one of your friends and they'll be like, "Girl, you'll be all right," or "You'll be okay. You know what? I went through that, and this is what I did." You know, and sometimes, a lot of times, that's not the type of things that we need, right? We need somebody that's going to give us sound advice, right? We need someone that is going to listen to us without judgment, right? We need someone that has been trained. I've been trained in cognitive behavioral therapy. If you don't know what that is, I'll do another live about that. But CBT can really help you replace the thoughts and the behaviors that aren't working for you, and then give you new ones that work better, right? So for instance, if you have anxiety about becoming a mother or becoming a father, and you need to transition into becoming that mother and father that you want to be, but there's a root there's something that happened, right? You looked at your parents, or whoever raised you, and there was something that happened that they did that you don't want to do, and that affected you in a negative manner, and you want to be able to change those automatic thoughts that come through your head. That's what a counselor, a coach, or a therapist does for you. Let's just be real. Every counselor, coach, or therapist that I know has had a panic attack, has been depressed before. We've had insomnia before. We've had anxiety. We've had stress and crushing crushing disappointments in our lives, right? And what does that do for us, right? As a counselor, or therapist, or coach, it helps us to not only take the education that we have, right? But then we take the experience. I was married for 15 and a half years, together with him for almost 16 and a half. And I went through some things in that relationship. And those things that I went through, they made me stronger person. I gained wisdom, but I paired those things with the knowledge and the education that I have and the experience that I have. So that's what makes me a good counselor, coach, or therapist, right? And so I want you to be able to make the changes that you want. And sometimes we can't do that by ourselves, right? And sometimes we don't even realize that we need to make some changes. And that's called being self aware, right? And if nothing else, you can come to a counselor, coach, or a therapist and go through a consultation. And you, in that one consultation, you can discover a lot about yourself that you didn't know and that you might need to work through and help go through some things. Therapy is for everyone, counseling is for everyone. So with me in your initial session, you start with a solid treatment plan or an action plan, and then we work to applying those skills. So let's just say you're in a toxic relationship and you want to get out of that relationship. You know you should get out of that relationship, or you want to figure out what to do in this relationship and you don't know if you should be there. We're going to make an action plan. We're going to make a treatment plan, and we're going to go step by step of those things that you want to change for yourself and in this relationship. And I'm going to give you goals, and I'm going to give you homework and things that you need to do in order for you want to change these behaviors, right? But here's the thing: when you come to sessions with me, and you commit to counseling with me, right? Number one, you got to show up. You got to show up. You're showing up for yourself. This is not for me. This is not for grandma. This is not for mama. This is not for your husband, your wife. Who show up for yourself. That's number one. Number two, bring healthy skepticism. What does that mean, Candy? I don't want you just to believe, everything just because you started therapy, everything is going to be okay and that all right. Woo! No. Bring healthy skepticism, because that means that you're going to strive to look at what I'm telling you, what you're saying to me, and what your input is going to be, and put in that effort to make the changes that you want to do, right? And be willing to try something new. Be willing to try. I can't say that enough, because I've had some clients, they'll come, they'll sit with me for 3 or 4 sessions, but they're not willing to do anything new. They're not willing to make the changes and the suggestions that I'm making, because I'm basing this off of the things that you're telling me, my training, and my experience. So if I'm basing off those things, and I know that they'll help you, right? And let's keep in mind, every therapist and counselor and coach is in therapy. Okay. And so we have to take a reflection in the mirror of our own things. So as you're in therapy, I'm in therapy, right? And I'm making sure that I stay healthy for you, right? And so that means I have to do the homework that my own therapist and counselor gives me, right? And then I do a little tweaking and self reflection. Okay, well, I was supposed to do this, this, and this, but I did this and this. Now I need to wait on this a little bit because I'm not ready to go. And then you talk it through. That's what we're here for. But showing up means bringing your full attention and intention. Let me say that again: bringing your full attention and intention to work, because you owe yourself nothing less. Okay. So I told you I didn't want to be before you long, but let's do this. If you're watching on YouTube, Facebook, ring that bell and like, subscribe, whatever you need to do in order to come back for the tips. Because some of y'all, I know you're not ready yet, and it's okay. But keep coming back and listening for tips. And something's gonna hit you in your spirit one day, and I'm like, okay, let me call Candy, or email Candy, or text Candy, or DM Candy. However I'm on all social media platforms. So you can reach me all kinds of different ways. Okay. So, or share this with someone that you know that may need some assistance right now, you know? So, anyways, guys, this has been your girl, Candy J, your favorite sexologist, relationship and intimacy coach, wedding officiant, mocha marriage facilitator, marriage boot camp coach, proud member of the American Counseling Association and the American Marriage and Family Therapy Association. Guys, I'm here for you. Please come back tomorrow and I'll have some more tips for you. So, this has been Why Counseling with